Dan calling in from Canada. The Canadian Dan has called us once again. Welcome back to Truth Wanted, sir. How can we help you?
Hey, thank you very much, and congratulations.
Congratulations. Did I win something?
Partnerhood for the foreseeable future.
Oh, yeah, my marriage. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Yeah. It's kind of crazy.
I mean, it's no big deal, my man.
No, it's good. It's just I didn't know because like that happened a few weeks ago now. So I was like, I didn't know what you're talking about there. But thank you. It's been great so far. She hasn't wanted to divorce me yet, so I think we're doing okay. But anyway, how can we help you, Dan?
Well, I had a thought, given that the commercialization of space travel seems to be happening faster and faster.
Mm-hmm.
We're probably going to, as a species, see a new industry of space travel, mining, tourism, transportation, and end up with people spending long periods of time in orbit and deeper space as, technology advances. Do you think the human species will have a speciation event?
Absolutely.
Evolutionary change?
Absolutely, without a doubt. And the first change will be epigenetic, because if you stay in space long enough, your bones will get brittle enough you can't come back to Earth because they will break and shatter and do nasty things under gravity. But yeah, the environment affects how we do things. I thought The Expanse did a really, really good job of highlighting some of those differences with folks living, spacers living in the asteroid, the belters, being taller and thinner than the average human, and some of those other differences. But yeah, once the environment radically changes, like it would from going, just living in space, much less living on a different planet, that environment's very different. So of course we're going to adapt. I think that is something we'll definitely see.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at this book series because there's a series of books that like literally talking about this whole topic of how basically aliens come and wipe us out, and then there's these different colonies of humans and how they change and adapt over time, and like over enough period of time, it just has to happen. Evolution will keep its course. How that exists and what changes will be made, of course, we can only speculate. But yeah, I mean, it's not like evolution just stops just because we're here. It's going to keep happening. So yeah, I think that's a solved one there, Dan.
Well, I mean, maybe not the most thought out, but
you have your doubts. You have your doubts. What are your doubts here?
I'm wondering at what point we would just decide that it's easier for a large swath of the society we have to not return home.
To not return home?
I'm not sure that's a decision that will get made. I think it's a decision that biology will tell us. Because like I said, you can stay in space long enough that you can't return. It has nothing to do with politics or anything like that. It has to do with the way space affects the human body.
True.
Well, I mean, I understand the environmental factors. I'm just saying, I guess it would be more of a societal shift where, like, as long as we're rotating people through, they only be exposed to microgravity for a period of time. Would we eventually decide that it's just not worth it to keep bringing them back? Or would we voluntarily go, you know what, I'm just not coming back and I'm taking a whole bunch of people with me?
All of the above.
Yeah, I mean,
I hate to be that guy, but yeah, all the above.
Movement that happens, right? Of like, hey, we're a space colony and we don't want to be a part of the rest of you guys, and we're staying out there, and then suddenly you have a separate population of people. I don't know, just as an idea.
I suppose there might be some politics in the future. I mean, we're almost done with politics now, so.
We are. I think you can look at when the New World was discovered, when the Americas were discovered, and all the reasons people had to leave Europe and travel to a foreign country and then keep exploring all the way across the West. You could also look at that's a little bit more recent. We have more news and more concrete stuff about that than we do about what brought the Native Americans across the land bridge into a country, into a territory they didn't know. I think we'll have people who want to explore just for the sake of exploring. We'll have people who are like, this is it. I want to build my own society. We'll see that because we saw that, right? I mean, that seems to be human nature. So I think it's all of the above, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that.
Dan, I found the book I was talking about. It's called All Tomorrows, A Billion-Year Chronicle of the Myriad Species and Mixed Fortunes of Man. That's it. It's a speculative evolution book that talks about, these different hypothetical scenarios that humans can change and evolve into, even as different, starting as early as human beings colonizing Mars and then separating from Earth from there, and aliens get involved. It's a whole thing. Really cool. You should check it out.
I will, and I'll probably come back with more questions. But
heck yeah, they got people talking about it on YouTube as well. It kind of blew up a couple of years ago on YouTube. That's how I first found out about it. So there's videos. You don't have to read if you don't want to. Anyway, anything else we can help you with, Dan?
Say reading was important.
Reading is important. Reading news. I don't know about reading science fiction books. I mean, arguably also important, but maybe less. I don't know. It's kind of hard to judge these things.
Most of my morals have come from reading science fiction and fantasy.
Yeah, Gene Roddenberry might disagree with me. I'm just saying, I don't know. You got to make up your own mind on that, Dan. I can't tell you what to do there.